A bad day doesn't mean you are building a bad life. What to do on bad days, starting over in your 40s and 50s. Hi, my name is Ruth, and I help women in their 40s and 50s start over and build the life of their dreams. Build it. So, when you're starting over, there will be bad days. There will be days when things are falling apart. Unfortunately for me, that day was my birthday. Yesterday, ooh, it was a little kind of crazy. Okay. First of all, I was in a good mood. That's how I know I was being messed with. Like if you ask me, I felt like the devil was like, get her, check, 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 get her, right? Um, I left my, I was in a good mood. I woke up early. I'm like, oh my gosh, I woke up at 4 because I went to bed an hour, almost like an hour earlier, and I woke up an hour earlier. I was like, look at me, girl. I feel rested. This is my first time in a while. And then I left my phone home. But I was gonna be all time. Then I didn't know I left my phone home and I scooted right by the gas station and I can't girl was Sony. So I had to skip and there was a line and there's never a line. I'm like, oh, today's the line. Really? Then I had to come back. So I was already mad about that. And I was really talking to God, like, God, what kind of day are we gonna have? Please. So, and I'm normally not like that. That means that's me on the brink. I was on the edge. So then, long story short, the day got a little better. And then I found out the cake that was bought for my birthday the day before melted. Dun, dun, dun. And then I realized the pizza that was ordered for the same party is burning. Oh, and it was not the pizza that we thought we was going to get. So I was just like, throw the whole birthday away. No, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna like, cause I was like, when when work people do stuff, they have big parties and all that stuff like that. I was like, well, dang, why? I'm so involved. Like I don't understand. Like when every time it's me, it's not happening. But the other part is like I just had a wedding, so I'm not even like feeling like, oh my god, nobody loves me, appreciates me. Like, no, I feel loved. I got all these texts. It was basically, what are you gonna focus on today? All my friends text me, my parents text me, my kids text me, my kid called me, sung happy birthday to me, my husband said birthday. Everybody said happy birthday early, okay? And so it was beautiful, and I loved. I was like, look at me, I'm love. Y'all texting me. It's right. Last year was not like that. I don't know why. Anyway, but I help remind everybody as well. I think that's a big part of it. Um, my day got better. When I walked in the door, my kids like threw this confetti over my head. Happy birthday to my Dad giveaway. Why you scream like that? What?
Look, there's a balloon in your head.
Thank you. See how and I heard her screaming, so I taped it. I taped it. Okay, it was nice. They got me presents, and then she said she has one more, and we ended up going downtown, and I got me a massage. Are you ready for your massage? I'm ready for your massage. It's well needed. I'm trying to get the shoulders, the back, the legs. I need tissue, and I was like. I was on the phone with her and she was like, what do you want? What do you want? And I was like, this happened and that happened and that happened. She's like, I know, I'm gonna surprise you. And it ended up being a great massage. At first I was like, because something new. I felt a little I was like, it's not it's not fancy. But they did a good job. So I was like, you know what? Let's just go with the flow. If I was in another country, I would have to like get a new experience. I felt like that. And then I saw my husband. So I was super, super excited. He takes care of his dad. So I'm not seeing him all the time, but we have our time together. And I just got to say, I was like, don't let nothing stop you. He's like, I guess y'all just go to chill. I said, don't let nothing stop you from getting to see me today. Please. Oh my gosh. He walked in the door. People always say, like, every time you say his name, you just start smiling. I was like, I know, like, we had a great night. So I was like, look, the birthday was a success because I didn't allow it to mess with me. So sometimes when you're starting over, there will be days where everything would just go wrong. And the ending of that story was, first of all, my day went well. Like I was like, because I worked, so I was like, Saturday, I'll just wake up and act like the Saturday's my birthday, enjoy it. We're going out to dinner. I'm going out on Friday. I'm going out on Saturday, and that's what I really appreciate. Like my week went by so fast. My weekends are so fun. I'm really like satisfaction of life is a pretty good up right now, right? It's just the burnout in the job. And I just be like, ugh. Even the girl that I have in my classroom, I got her all the way calmed down. And I got the kids to help me. It was so fun because I was like, and today I was like, what if I told God I was going to do this, that, and that, and then there's still something left for me to do. So I was like, Lord, in my heart, I was like, God, what else is there for me to do here? Right. And so I always said I was going to teach the kids money. So there was a big mess on the floor. And I was like, look, I will pay you $100 to pick this up in fake money. So that turned into a whole fun day. I gave the kids money. They and then they helped clean up some stuff. As far as like, my special needs child, she makes this mess, and it's like, listen, y'all want me to stay here, right? Okay, what we gonna do? What we not gonna do, right? Is keep fighting with her in the morning. So anyway, and it started. I taught them about money, and I was giving them lessons like don't leave your money around. If your money's on the floor, then anybody can take it, and it's fine. We made them little wallets that continue. Like we just kept with the progression, and then I started making tickets for them. So if they were not listening, they would have to get a ticket. And I wrote the rules on the board. If you're, screaming, you have to pay me $5. If you're doing this, you have to pay me $5. Like people came in was like, oh, look at this. And my other teacher that was helping, she was like, I love this. This is so good. So we were giving them tickets, and like nobody really got a ticket except for one kid. And then I think one of the teachers was like, if you don't lay down, like at nap time, he loves to just be all wild. She was like, I'm gonna take all of your money. He was like, oh no. He went right to sleep. I was like, oh man, what a great day. It was amazing. Right. And it's like, and then the progress of the student when from when she first got here, the guy was just like, you're doing an amazing job, pretty much, long story short. And I know that she'll be okay because she's bonding with other people, but I just kind of set her together. I like communicate on her behalf. I like little things, what she needs to eat, when she needs to eat, how she sleeps, all the little things, getting to know her. It me I communicate that with everybody else, and it helps the whole situation. So sometimes you don't need to give up. You just need to hold on for the good days. Well, I got some real life changing news today. So I was like, I think I got it, God. I think I got the thing that I was supposed to do that I didn't do because I was hearing go deeper. Go deeper in this. Like, if you're going to stay in this, go deeper. Don't just coast, just go deeper. And I was like, okay. And then I got hit with a text I've been waiting for weeks. And I cannot tell you, I want to. And then I made the mistake of talking about it. I was like, okay, God, please don't take it back. Because I know I wasn't supposed to say nothing. I'm working on not saying things before it's time. And then I also was able to talk about like this doctor's appointment I've been meaning to make. That is very important. So today ended up being a really good day. Like the kids were great. Everybody went to sleep. It was like, listen, it was great. They were quiet. Like all of the things that I implement. Now is the time for a library. Nobody is talking. You're gonna read the words in your mind. Da 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 da. Get them to quiet down before nap time. And I think that really helps them to kind of settle down before nap. I just was like, look at all of the things I put together so this can be a great experience. So like I'm gonna miss my babies. They're leaving. A lot of them are already left, and then the last of them are leaving. So I think I was supposed to leave right with them. And then it hit me like, okay, so the next day of my birthday, I was like, so there's some blessings that I was supposed to get at 42 that I could not get at 41. So, like, I really feel like you have to hang on because, like, I was feeling very, very hopeless. I felt bitterness in my soul on my birthday. Like, not because of my birthday wasn't going well, but because it's always like that. It was the things that I enjoy, I was not able to enjoy them. They were all in jeopardy. Like just chilling and sitting, like just peaceful things. And it was just something was trying to worry me all day. And I was just like I was feeling the little hopeless feeling. And then I was just like, no, it's everything is going to be okay. What if everything is going to be okay? And it was. So I want you to know that nobody talks about these starting over bad days, right? Like these bad days when you're starting over, but it's not going well, right? We talk about changing our lives, finding a better job, healing, divorce. We talk about going back to school, building something new. But what do you do when you just wake up and you just don't want to try anymore, right? So yesterday on my birthday, it was just a rough day, right? So if you're starting over right now and today is one of the bad days, maybe today isn't the day to quit. Maybe today is just the day to rest, regroup, and hold on. I literally did that. I said, I am going to bed early, and it did the trick. Have you ever had a bad day or even a bad season that almost convinced you that to give up you on something you actually still wanted? I need you to tell me in the comments. Let me know how it turned out because I think we need to talk about the bad days too. Absolutely. So, I wanted to go back a little bit more into it, and I wanted to say this. Don't let a bad day become a bad story. Don't let everything end in negativity. I never leave when things are bad. I only leave on a high note. If things go bad, that means something else is not like unless it's forcibly bad. Like God doesn't work like that with me. It's mostly like if it's like, oh my gosh, I'm having a hard day, it's bad, blah blah blah. Blah. It's like you gotta. My grace is sufficient. My grace is sufficient. And then when things get better, and then the door opens, boom, I can leave, right? But that's for you to be walking closely with God. One thing I did, what I would say is I definitely went to God yesterday and was like, I need to feel your presence. I need you to help me with the anger and the bitterness in my heart. It's not because of one birthday, it's because of multiple birthdays that doesn't seem to go the way I planned. Video. Huh? Hi, say hi to the people. Hi. Oh, hey vlog. Like my hair, I did it. Cutesy. Ooh, nice and slick. You're right, gummy. Slick. Gummy does work. And then we can shine too. I love when they say, Mama, you was right. My favorite part. Good job, daughter. Look at you, look at you got all that here. Listen, you're gonna be disappointed. Like if you think you're not gonna be disappointed, I got something to tell you. You are definitely gonna be disappointed. But don't let disappointment turn into a prediction. Oh, I bet you da 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 da. No. A bad day is an experience, but it doesn't have to be your expectation.